Ja, ihr Lieben, heute sind wir wieder an einem ganz speziellen Ort, einem Ort, den ich sehr lieb habe. Und zwar sind wir in Itamar und speziell hier in der Töpferei von Batya, zusammen auch mit ihrem Mann Baruch. Und sie sind wirkliche Pioniere hier auf den Bergen Israels. Und ich liebe es ja, hier zu sein, weil in ihnen noch dieser zionistische Geist spürbar ist, das Land zu besiedeln, auch nicht nur aus politischen Gründen, sondern auch aus geistlichen Gründen. Und ich liebe auch die Töpferei, das, was die Batya macht. Ich finde es einfach gut. Und maybe you can give our people idea why you are here, why you stay in this not so easy circumstances. So be free to share your feelings and your thoughts with my people.
You go first.
Well, we're here for so many reasons. Ideals on many levels in our own personal lives. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to live. It's good for our children. It's a healthy lifestyle. On a deeper way, it's also a way to connect to our ancestors and to the land that they walked. This area right here, right outside of Shechem, or Nablus, is the gateway to the land of Israel, like it was at the time of Joshua.
Yes.
And even before him, all the way back to Abraham. This was the first place, the first opening to the land of Israel. And it's very important that we are here to guard this gateway, this spiritual gateway. And that takes us more to a greater level of ideology, which is to strengthen the Israelite people in our land in a spiritual way, and also it's very important, our presence here, militarily also. And we want to set an example for the Jewish people, as well as for the world, what a wholesome, good lifestyle, living according to the Torah, it can be.
Yes.
And we believe that it's a way to bring blessing to the entire world, to all the nations, including the Arab neighbors.
Yeah.
We believe that our presence here should only be a good thing for the whole world.
Yeah, you really can't have one part of a puzzle and not be whole. So the Jewish people, we have the land and we have the Torah. And if one thing is missing, so it's a very fundamental lack of who we are and why God brought us to this land.
And for you, is it not a new coming, as understood? It's right. It's more a coming back. So
Exactly.
you feel as a part of the whole nation in the past, and also in now and in the future also.
Right, there's a verse we pray to God, renew us as in days of old.
Yes.
Right. That also to be, we don't want to be old-fashioned, right? But we want to be connected to the past and connected to the future.
Yeah.
My mother was born in Yemen, and my father was born in Denmark. He survived the Holocaust as a baby, and I made Aliyah, is that English?
I
Immigrated into Israel when I was 17. So we call it Kibbutz Galio. It's the ingathering of the exiles from Denmark and Yemen, and here we are, and our children speak, their mother language is Hebrew. So it's such a miracle. It's really, you see the redemption so close.
And you, your families came not to live in Israel, just you, from you were the only part?
Yeah.
Well, we waited 2,000 years at least
Yes.
to get to this point, so there's still a little bit more work to do.
Yeah. And what they think they about your way? Do you think?
I think they go through also their process of digesting what we're doing. You know, I think they were afraid that we were living in this area, and I think now they might be even proud of us that we're here and doing what we believe in. And I always say this, that if you live a life that's not doing really what you're supposed to be doing, it's not really like you lived. So even if you have to live your life and even you put yourself at risk, but you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, so it's totally worth it.
Okay. What does it mean for you when people from outside come to visit, to support non-Jews? What make it with you, with your feelings, with your belief?
I'm very inspired, personally. When I built this studio, if you could see, if you do a camera shoot, it's in the middle of nowhere. And when I took a loan out of the bank and we built this, and people are asking, what are you doing? Why are you building this pottery studio in the middle of nowhere? And so I thought it would be a coffee house and people will come and paint on ceramics, on pottery, and drink coffee and have cake and enjoy the view. And if you see my logo, it's two goats sitting and having coffee.
Okay.
So the fact that people are here and coming, it's a big miracle. I didn't expect that it would bring tourism. We have groups from all over the world, so thanks to you and bringing your wonderful groups. It's very inspiring because we are very secluded here. We're isolated on this mountain, and all of a sudden you see this bus coming with all these tourists and their cameras and their questions, and they want to share, they want to understand, and it's very inspiring. So the studio is filled with people, and what makes it special is that we provide a open forum where people could really ask what they have in their heart and not be afraid, because what they're getting is, if you're in Germany or if you're wherever you are in the world, you're getting the press, you know, the news, and it's often, you know, it's not really what it is. So they get to come here and they get to really see who we are. Who are these people who are living on these mountaintops? What's a Jewish family? What does it look like? And you know, I ask any questions, and they always ask the same question: how do your kids get to school?
Yes.
And it's like you could see that the people really want to learn who we are, and they leave here with tears, singing, sometimes hugging and blessing. And I think it's an awesome experience to be able to accept, you know, your guests here and share with what we're doing, share what we do here.
Yeah.